read the Bajaj Walia book. That is the first and foremost book you have to read. Not once, but twice, thrice, as much as you can. If your time permits, you can go through the Nematology treatise book for the quick revision purpose, or those students who are not willing to take notes from the basic books. Okay, one thing I have forgotten, that the beneficial insect aspect from entomology, the apiculture, sericulture, or lag culture. For this aspect, you can follow Insecta 2, but it is better to follow the elements of economic entomology. Only this purpose, the beneficial insect, that is apiculture, sericulture, and lag culture. Only for these three aspects, you can study the triple E, or elements of economic entomology, by David and Ramamurthy book. Otherwise, it's not needed for JRF aspect. It's needed in the SRF. Okay. Last but not the least, that is the general agriculture. It's quite important, and all the modules or all the major subject groups, GA is very important, especially in entomology. It is very much important. Even in this year, the plant science students also faced lots of GA questions, including the current affairs. I've come current affairs lastly. For GA aspect, you all know that Nimraj from the book is sufficient. Especially for entomology students, I would like to say one thing. Especially for GPV, that is changes and plant breeding, the soil science aspect, as well as the agricultural extension aspect. For these three aspects, you can follow the Arun Kattan book, volume 1 and volume 2. You can also follow the plant physiology, but that's not important for you. The first and foremost important thing is GPP, soil science, and your agricultural extensions. These three parts are important. But Nimraj from the book, you have to read, you have to cover all the portion except your major subject group. Okay. And for the current affairs aspect, better to say three cases are there from the current affairs aspect. First one, during you will give JRF in the next year, that is 2023 or 24. So in that year, in the year of your examination, during the month of May or April or May, New Visual Publications, they publish a current affairs book. You must buy these books. This book not only helps in JRF aspect, but also helps in the other exam aspect, particularly for the students who are preparing for AFO or something like examinations. So this current affairs book is very important, and you have to go through it. At least go through it, not read line by line. Next, before the examination, before 7 to 10 days, there are several channels up there. Agri-Essay JRF is a channel. They publish a PDF or an e-copy of current affairs. You can buy it and study it. It's not that much of tough. They put it very well, especially different subjects. I'm especially from entomology. I don't know about the other subjects thing. The basic thing is that you have to practice and practice. This much is thing. For entomology, those students which are from entomology, which opt for entomology here, I thought that you all read Insecta 1 and 2. Those are by TNU authors, you know. These are the basic books. And don't try to study the higher books for this purpose. Like Eames, like Chapman. A lot of people read this kind of books in JRF. There is no need for JRF this kind of books. Only the basic books. Stick your basics always. There is no need to study exaggeratedly. Understood? Please respond anyone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Insecta 1 and 2, these are the most important things for the basic purpose as well as the applied portions. Next, for the reference books. Basically, what I have done, I've always taken notes, short notes in my exercise book, because before the examination, the vast syllabus, not only in entomology but also in soil science, agronomy, or whatever things are there. So you have to take some short notes from the books. That is much important, because before the exam, before the night of exam, or before the week of exam, this will surely help you, the note that you have taken. But unfortunately, a lot of students who did not prefer to take notes, or better to say, quite lazy. For those students, as well as the other students, the reference books like Entomology Refresher or Entomology Treatise by T.V. Prasad, these books are much sufficient for the exam purpose revision. Okay, but this will not clear your concept. This is for the exam purpose, the one-liners. But you have to read the basic books for concept theory. That much of concept that is needed for JRF, not the higher concepts. Okay. Next, for the nematology aspects, a lot of students are thinking that it's a rocket science, but it is not a rocket science. Nematology is very easy, but you have to clear the.
So when we try to choose, we are horticulture student, right, sir?
Okay, you're from horticulture.
So when we try to prepare JRF for other courses like the entomology and soil science, let's say. So I just want to know the opinion that competing with the agriculture student, is it like a little bit tough, or like based on the syllabus? I heard that agriculture students learn a lot compared to horticulture students. So could you share something about that?
Please repeat your questions one time, because I have not heard. Okay, just a minute.